Hello people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin and today I want to talk about the advent calendar. Well, it is not really like what we used to have before, but right now if you go to your store and if you go to your feature, there are gonna be three special vehicles with special styles sold as either a tank individually or as a bundle for gold. So you have three tanks every 7 days, which will give you enough time to decide on what you get. And why do I make this video? Because Wargaming did something very sneaky over here, and can you spot it? Well, they released the Snowball Event the first day with the new introduction of the new, with the new vehicles that I showed you earlier. So what was the Snowballs all about? Well, what they did is that they made HEs very powerful and AP and APCRs and hit, they made it quite weak, which means, and also they improved the reload time by actually they lowered the reload time by 25%, which means tanks that have really good HE penetrations like the M41GF, the Fischtuck Panzer, the Shrek 100, the Caliban. BZ actually is not the best credit maker over here because you obviously need to pay 8,000 per pop per shell. So yeah, coming off with this mode, what they released in the store. I mean, you saw it already, but yeah, the Fischtuck 100, that's a really strong tank sword just because I think it suits everyone. Just because you have such a good gun handling, you have such good penetration or AP hit, and really good HE shells. The base DPM is just really decent, and in the mode with the snowballs, I mean, I think this tank fully maxed out and with HE was capable of pushing 7000 DPM, and it was just insane. Whenever I faced this thing, it was like hitting me with HE for 300, and it was really, I mean, even in a heavy tank, it was hitting for 200 or at least. So having 420 alpha damage, reloading every 3 seconds, and capable of just shredding everything with a really good accuracy. Yeah, this vehicle is a monster. And on randoms as well, it just 270 AP pen with the accuracy that you can snipe. It is just one of the most powerful, probably, tank destroyers that you have. But obviously, you have really low alpha damage, so you need to make your shell count. If you like to do like the 3 shells of damage with one shot, you can just play your ISU 152 or something OG like a Scorpion or something like that. But this vehicle, as I mentioned, is just really powerful just because of the gun handling, the DPM mobility, and probably some of the concealment. As a bad side, obviously the armor is really bad, and it's a glass cannon, not a lot of hit points. Next, the LC-190. I mean, this vehicle in the arcade cabinet. Obviously you cannot see it, and it is that small that it was pretty much almost impossible to hit. The same goes to the EBRs. Those vehicles were just indestructible because you could not hit them. They were just too small, and the shells were flying off real quick. And on top of that, the ELC 190 just has a 10% discount, which roughly translates to 610 gold. But let alone getting yourself the sneakiest tank at tier 8 for 5.5k. I'll just go right ahead and get my ELC 190, and there we go. We bought ourselves. Do I want a style? No, I don't want a style. And last but not least, it is a Caliban. The Caliban is just made for one thing, and that is the round. You have 850 alpha damage with 180 minutes of HE pen. On randoms that is not good, but in this game mode it was broken OP. And on top of that you have an auto reloader with 3.75 second reload between shells, 10 degrees of gun depression, really good turret armor for a heavy tank, and pretty much one of the worst dispersion tier by tier. So this vehicle was sold probably only for this game mode, because in the randoms you will not really want to use your Caliban, because most of the times you want to shoot AP, and obviously your DPM goes down a lot. You might have the chance to miss as well. So the Caliban is not for everyone, let's say. So very sneaky. I mean, I'm not really sure if Wargaming did this on purpose or if they just, I don't know, just randomly pick them. But I just find a correlation to the arcade cabinet, and that is insane stuff. That I don't know. I just saw so many of them on the battlefield, like the Caliban, the Panzer. There were so many of them on the battlefield, and just rang the bell inside my head to make this video. So without further, guys, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, we'll have a review soon with the ELC Even 90.